Here we are at the Kingston Health Sciences COVID Assessment Center. So what is this called?
So it's the SnapCab Care.
Okay.
If you have COVID symptoms, you have to come to the COVID center to get a test.
Right.
So they wanted an actual doctor's office here.
Right.
And we've made a portable doctor's office out of this pod. So in here, got a table to work on. These work tables that are modular, windows with one-way glass. There's an examination area over here. It's got a nice clean floor.
Yeah.
So this is all made to be sterilized every day, multiple times. Another thing we have in here is this germway. So this has a UV light in it, but mostly it's recirculating the air in here with a HEPA air filter. We also have this ceiling, which absorbs sound to keep it quiet in here. There's a fan that's drawing new air in. It changes the air in here every 2 minutes. The fan has a HEPA air filter on it. There is a fan control that moves air inside of the pod. There is lighting dimming control. This is a floating ceiling, so it traps the sound in here, but allows airflow to get out. And then over here, this is the really cool thing, is we used our SnapCab Connect Walls to put an addition onto this pod.
So you're saying that this pod, with the addition of this patient examination area, is now here and it's built here.
It's built here, but it's mobile.
Oh.
Here, look. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, wow.
So you can move this anywhere you want. The whole thing will also disassemble so you can get it out of one building and into another building and reassembled.
Okay. Can you tell me about the ceiling?
Okay, so this is a ceiling that's just allowing the room light to come through.
Okay.
We do have a perimeter light for extra lighting in here. There's another control for the patient examination room. And this is sealed so nothing will fall through.
I see.
So the idea is that this is just an open area where you can wheel a gurney into it, and then they would roll this up close to a wall to give these people privacy. The other side is open to the public. So we thought we would add some fun to the pod.
Can you tell me about this design?
Okay, well, our graphics department put this together. It's hands and hands are making up the graphic.
This is Kingston?
Yes.
Where this is located. So.
Yes, Fort Henry would be over here.
Neat.
Here's where the ferry goes.
Neat.
So this is a bit of a graphic of Kingston's waterfront.
Yeah.
Here's that one-way glass
Right.
to give the doctor some privacy.
This is something that's really nice to see when you come in. It's friendly.
Here is the donors who helped contribute to pay for this pod. It's quite a thing how quickly this came together and the vision that the medical community here had to know what they needed to do to take care of their community here.
So Glenn, you mentioned that Connect Walls were used here. Can you explain that a little bit more?
Sure. The corner of the pod is made to accept hardware.
Yeah.
It's not only decorative, but it's made to accept hardware.
Okay.
So over here, this is actually a demountable wall that we made an examination room out of. And here we have the Connect Walls hardware.
Okay.
This is actually a huge hinge. This whole wall could swing and hinge in any direction.
Yes. Okay.
And then of course, this demountable wall is made into a little room.
Okay. So when people come in to have the test done, they come in this door and then they go to one of these stations to have a COVID test. So this SnapCab Care is a really neat focal point for the room. It's friendly and bright. People would be curious, I would think, about it, and it would bring some color to the whole experience.
Right. Not only giving people something more cheerful, but giving a much higher level of care
Right.
in this COVID center.
Right. All right. Well, thanks, Glenn.
Thanks, Allison.